This meditation lends itself really well to sitting low, to sitting sort of cross-legged on a cushion. So if that works for your body, you can find that posture. And if it doesn't, then yeah, you find a chair or do whatever works for you. And so allowing the chin to be slightly tucked, and so the neck can be long, the shoulders relaxed, the hands resting in your lap. And finding this posture that embodies a sense of wakefulness and presence, but also some ease and care for the body. And then when you're ready, starting to sense into the support on the chair or the cushion. Tuning into these sensations of contact. And then guiding your attention to the contact points between the body and the ground. So that might be the feet resting on the floor, or if you're sitting cross-legged, then perhaps parts of the legs also in contact with the floor. Just noticing these contact points, the felt sense of it. And then bringing your awareness to the breath. Getting a sense of the breath moving in and moving out of the body. And then noticing where in the body the breath is most accessible to you. So it might be the soft flow of air coming in and out through the nostrils. Or it might be the rise and the fall of the abdominal wall. Finding a place and then allowing your attention to rest there for a few moments. And throughout this practice, knowing that you can come back to the breath as an anchor for your attention to help steady yourself. And also, if the breath doesn't feel like a stable place for you today, then maybe choosing somewhere else. Maybe choosing a contact with the seat or the feet on the ground as your anchor. And noticing where your mind is, if it's wandered off, and gently acknowledging where it went. And as best you can, meeting this mind wandering with an attitude of, yeah, this is what minds do. They wander. And then guiding your attention back to where you had intended it to be. Coming back to a sense of your anchor, the breath, or somewhere else in the body. And as you sit here, bringing your anchor to the background of your attention. And in the foreground, letting an image form in your mind's eye of a magnificent mountain. And it might be a mountain that you know, maybe that you visited at some point, or maybe just the most beautiful mountain you can imagine. And letting this image gradually coming into more focus. Getting a sense of its shape, its peak, high in the sky, and its large base rooted into the earth's crust. And its steep, or maybe gentle sloping sides. Noticing how massive it is, how solid, how still, how magnificent. And then when you're ready, imagining yourself becoming this mountain. So your body with these mountain-like qualities, your bottom, your feet, and your legs as the strong and steady base of the mountain, connected to the earth, grounded. And your spine and torso rising up from the pelvis, making up the deep, stable core of the mountain. Your arms, the sides of the mountain, and your shoulders and head, the peak of the mountain, supported by the rest of the body. And for each breath, becoming a little more breathing mountain, alive, connected to your inner stillness, to your essence. This centered, grounded, and abiding presence. And noticing where your mind is, and if it's gotten swept away by some thoughts, and gently bringing it back to this mountain-like quality. And then from this mountain-like quality, opening up to what's here, opening your awareness to any thoughts, emotions, sensations in the body, maybe any sounds that are present where you are. And seeing if you can view whatever arises as weather patterns, moving around and past the mountain, And regularly coming back and connecting to these mountain-like qualities. And the mountain provides this steady anchor, a place from which you can acknowledge everything that arises, and even allowing it to be here. And from this steady place, we can also invite some kindness and curiosity towards what arises. Maybe investigating what's here. So maybe noticing some dark, stormy clouds passing through, uncomfortable emotions, perhaps anxiety, anger, sadness, or difficult thoughts or memories. Maybe some agitation in the body from sitting still. And seeing if we can notice this from this anchored, stable presence. Just like the mountain, we can, through violent storms and changing seasons, experience the change, and yet remain with perspective, with presence, and knowing that these are just passing states. They're not part of our essence. Maybe noticing the sun shining down on the mountain. Perhaps there is some pleasant sensation somewhere in the body, pleasant emotions present. Maybe a sense of joy from being this mountain. And knowing that also these pleasant moments, they come and they go. So there is no need to hold on. We can simply be here in this moment, allowing all seasons and all weather patterns of life passing through. So just taking these next moments and connecting with these mountain-like qualities. And remembering that you have this amazing capacity to find the stillness within, finding that sense of being whole, and being complete just as you are. And now starting to expand your attention to take in the space that you're in, starting to take in any sounds, becoming aware of your body sitting in whatever room that you're in.